Good morning, dear students. I hope you are all right by the grace of the Almighty. It is our second sitting with you. I mean, with the students of first year, HSC first year. I think you are physically and mentally okay at your home. And I believe we have already pointed out your problems as I told you earlier. Our topic is, Unit 6, title head, Adolescence, and today's lesson 2 and 4 at the same time. That is adolescence and some related problems, and lesson 4, the story of Shyamal. In these two lessons, we have some problems, and if we find out the major problems of adolescence, then we shall see these problems are, I write here, these problems are early marriage, STI, HIV. These are the basic problems of these two lessons, basic themes which are intended to talk about, to teach it. At first, early marriage, this problem is focused in the story of Shyamal. And what is the problem you see there? Shilpi is an adolescent girl of 15. She is married early, and then she faces a lot of problems in her father-in-law's house. And through this story, this textbook is advocating the message that early marriage is really harmful for us. It is really bad for us. So, what should we do? We should avoid early marriage. Before 18 years of age, no girl can marry, or no guardian can settle it. It is illegal. So you must maintain it. And whenever you face any danger, whenever your guardians force you, please talk to us, inform us, direct face to face or over mobile. We shall help you. So the story is that after marriage, Shilpi's father-in-law's house, guardians of that house gives her pressure, continuous pressure to produce a baby. It is a system. Marriage and babies are highly related in our culture. Marriage and babies are the prime concern of our guardians. But Shilpi does not agree. What she does, with the help of her husband, Shilpi goes to a local empowerment group, local NGO group, and finally Shilpi overcomes the problems of early marriage, and she convinces her father-in-law and mother-in-law that it is not the time for producing babies, and they decide to wait for 5 years. 5 বছর অপেক্ষা করবে, এরপর তাদের সন্তান জন্ম লাভ করবে, because early motherhood is a source of major problems. It is a source of major problems. So, it is your duty, to avoid this kind of activities. There are other problems. So, if any girl becomes pregnant, what is the problem? Early maternal mortality. What is that? The matrimrityur har. Unhealthy baby, producing unhealthy babies, anemia, and other problems in uterus. There are difficult problems. So, for a healthy nation, we should avoid early marriage and producing early babies. And this is the basic theme of the story of Shilpi. You will understand the matter. And in lesson 2, adolescence and some related problems. Adolescence and some related problems. What is the matter? Here I have identified STI and HIV. STI, HIV and drugs. STI, what is STI? STI, what is STI? STI means it is one kind of mixing, extramarital mixing, maybe or other types of mixing with boys and girls or male or females, and it is very, very dangerous. It is very, very dangerous. Sexually transmitted infections. I say again, STI means sexually transmitted infections. Adolescent boys and girls, they feel a special type of pressure. They are under pressure, continuous pressure, to mix with opposite partner, opposite gender, and whenever they come in contact with these activities, ultimately they become infected, and it is a very, very troublesome disease, life-killing disease also. And HIV, what is HIV? These activities is also connected with physical relationship, sexual relationship, and that is HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. Human immunodeficiency virus এমন একটি ব্যাধি যার মাধ্যমে আমাদের রোগ প্রতিরোধ ক্ষমতা সব নষ্ট হয়ে যায় এবং আলটিমেটলি কোনো ওষুধই তার আর কাজ করে না এবং সেটা মৃত্যুর কোলে ঢলে পড়ে। In Africa, especially in Africa, this disease is very, very fatal. In other areas also, this problem is available. So, how does it spread? How does this disease spread? It spreads through illegal relationship, especially male and female, extramarital relationship, unsafe mixing, and injection. Syringes, through syringes. We use syringes for collection of blood. If we use the same syringes for different persons, then the healthy persons may be attacked with this problem. And another problem is drugs. Another problem is drugs. What is the matter? Whenever these young boys and girls, they feel very, very suffocated. They are under pressure. They cannot mix with the society. So they feel very lonely, and finally, to remove their loneliness, they become addicted to drugs. It is very, very problematic. Another thing I say that is contraceptive. See, this is C. Contraceptive. Yes, this idea is also expanded in the story of sheep. Contraceptive. So what is contraceptive? Contraceptive, গর্ভ নিরোধক, যেটা শিল্পীর গল্পে আছে। The decision Shilpi has taken with her husband that they will take a baby after 5 years. So during this time, they will use different contraceptive methods, and this is a very vital education. Our society is very superstitious. Our society is very backward, and you know, in Bangladesh there is a department, family planning and welfare. Family planning and welfare. আচ্ছা, পরিবার পরিকল্পনা একটা বিভাগ আমাদের দেশে আছে। তো এই যে বিষয়গুলি আমাদেরকে শিক্ষা দেওয়া হচ্ছে এই লেসনটিতে, এই ইউনিটিতে, কেন হয়? আজকে তোমরা যারা একাদশ দ্বাদশ শ্রেণীর, I mean intermediate লেভেলের শিক্ষার্থী, these very students will go to other areas in life. They will marry after 2 years, 3 years or 4 years, at least after completing your HSC exam. HSC education, not exam, HSC education. So if you have these ideas in your head, you will become benefited, because আজকের এই কিশোররাই আগামী দিনের মা, আগামী দিনের বাবা। তাদের যদি এই এডুকেশনটা থাকে রিপ্রোডাক্টিভ হেলথ সম্পর্কে, রিপ্রোডাক্টিভ হেলথ, দ্যাট ইজ রিপ্রোডাক্টিভ হেলথ, আমি যে কথাগুলি বললাম, দিস ইজ কল্ড রিপ্রোডাক্টিভ হেলথ, প্রজনন স্বাস্থ্য। সো প্রজনন স্বাস্থ্য, আর্লি ম্যারেজ, STI, HIV, ড্রাগস, কন্ট্রাসেপটিভ, এই বিষয়গুলি কিন্তু আমাদের জীবনের সাথে হাইলি রিলেটেড, এবং এই বিষয়গুলি আমাদের সমাজে কিভাবে কাজ করে, এখানে একটা ট্যাবু হিসাবে কাজ করে। ট্যাবু, হোয়াট ইজ ট্যাবু? হোয়াট ইজ ট্যাবু? TAB, ট্যাবু। হোয়াট ইজ ট্যাবু? যে কথা কাউকে বলা যাবে না, ফিস ফিস, কানে কানে, যে কথা শুনলে জাত যাবে, বা এই কথা বলা যায় না, কি বলছে, ছি ছি ছি, এটা হচ্ছে ট্যাবু। আমাদের উই মাস্ট অ্যাভয়েড ট্যাবু ফর বেটার লাইফ। Until and unless we avoid it, we shall never be successful, and we shall always carry different kinds of problems. Always remember that our life is one. জীবন আমাদের একটি। So one decision can change your life. One decision can change your life. Always remember. Until and unless you take right decision in your life, you will never be able to live a successful life. So I tell you again, this is the book. Just read several times these books, read several times, and you will understand these problems. And see several photographs here. Adolescence and some related problems in Bangladesh. Here you see a young mother with a baby, a young person smoking drugs. This is also using drugs. Here, hospital, unhealthy baby, and this is marriage decorated, a bride. Here you see unplanned pregnancy. Teen and unplanned pregnancies of young adults are at the root of many health and social issues. তাহলে এখানে একটা কথা আছে, আনপ্ল্যান্ড প্রেগন্যান্সি, সেটা কি? অপরিকল্পিত গর্ভধারণ, যে কথাটা আমরা কিন্তু এখানে বলার চেষ্টা করেছি। কন্ট্রাসেপটিভ, যে কথাটি আছে, যেটা শিল্পী তার নিজের জীবনে যেটা প্রয়োগ করতে যাচ্ছে বা সফল হয়েছে। আচ্ছা, এখানে আরেকটা কথা কি আছে, লুক হিয়ার, আই ডোন্ট ওয়ান্ট টু লুজ মাই ড্রিমস। আমি আমার স্বপ্ন হারাতে চাই না। যে কথা আমি বলেছিলাম তোমাদের একটু আগে বলেছি, জীবন আমাদের একটি, আমাদের জীবনে স্বপ্ন থাকে। স্বপ্ন একবার ধ্বংস হয়ে গেলে কিন্তু আমরা লক্ষ্যে পৌঁছাতে পারি না, খুব কষ্ট হয় আমাদের। সো another photograph, see here, this is the photographs, another photograph. So these young boys and young girls, and I think you shall read the matter at home, and until and unless you follow it. And another thing, that is early marriage, the pressure group in your house, in your areas, there is a pressure group. And what is the pressure group? Our guardians, our relatives, even our peer students. Your classmate is married. Never encourage her. Why a student of intermediate class is married? It's a crime. It's a crime. Only 2 days ago, I see, perhaps yesterday, in the Shyamal, in Tangal area, a very pathetic news in the first page. Early marriage, and that girl finally died for different problems. Born হচ্ছে, he is a man of 34 years, and Kone is only 14 বছর বয়স। তো সেখানে তাদের দাম্পত্য জীবনের বিভিন্ন জটিলতায় মেয়েটি ডাইড। সো never forget the incident, it's a crime, and I think you will be able to avoid these problems. And how you can save yourself from these different problems, STI, HIV, drugs? You must read books, you must read story books, your academic books, religious books. You must consult your guardians. If you consult your guardians, or you can enjoy games, cricket, tennis, football, hadudu, or even indoor games, ludo, carom, like this. You can read newspaper, you can write something, you can recite poems, you can participate in the cultural program. So these kind of activities, this cultural program will save you. It is your safeguard. This kind of problems you can avoid easily if you follow your religious views or social instructions. Never forget that we live in Bangladesh. It is an Asian country. Never follow the rules of, never follow the systems of European or American or North American countries. Because we are here, they are there. Our culture differs, our values differ. So why should we follow them blindly? If we follow our indigenous culture, our native culture, we will be able to save us from this kind of troubles. And I think our government, especially National Curriculum and Textbook Board, this organization has very rightly has included this topic for you and for your understanding, and it is better. And another thing, that is, we must come out of cocoon. What is cocoon? Another word, cocoon. What is that? সেখানে হচ্ছে যে একটা চিন্তার ভিতরে, একটা গণ্ডির মধ্যে, ওর বাইরে আমরা কখনোই যেতে পারি না, ওই ধাপের মধ্যে আমরা থেকে যাই। আমরা আমাদের সেখান থেকে বের হতে হবে। যদি আমরা সেখান থেকে বের হতে পারি, তাহলে আমাদের সুবিধা হবে। সো থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ। রিড দিস ম্যাটার্স again at home, and if necessary we shall discuss later on, but for this time today I conclude this unit. If necessary we shall talk much later on. So thank you. Stay safe.